The battery good end? Yeah. Right. Spark the bulb, let me see something. The bulb. Melvin. The man click on the bulb now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Now remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problem, you can feel free to contact me, 339-1670, or you can call my studio at 237-3135 from 9 in the morning. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for property to buy, you can also contact me, 339-1670, or call my studio 237-3135. I want to say a special good night to you viewers of Real Talk, Trinidad and Tobago, of the Caribbean and around the globe. I want to say a pleasant good night. It's Monday. Started off with a bang this morning. Mother told like that. What am I going to say? When there's a criminal, you will die as a criminal. That's in Trinidad. And there was saying that is also say, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So if again your house getting shoot up, and people coming and shooting after you, don't vex. You choose that way, you went down that path, that is the result. Result against that. So don't get me wrong, if I am not saddened by what took place, no. In Silots, no, I am not. Too many people are being killed. Drive-by shooting, people run up to you and gun you down. It's like the youths and the ageable people that they're not thinking. Like they're not thinking. It's sad, but it's Trinidad and Tobago. Going to Venezuela. It's sad, it's sad. It's sad. But moving along, viewers, Gary Griffith have decided to clamp down on police officers that are being hired as escorts. Now, have been going on in Trinidad and Tobago for a very, very long time. As long as you have a little money, as long as you're wealthy, you can get a police escort to go anywhere and to do anything. Thank God he was on site in Shagaramas to actually see what was going on. Thank God for that. Now, people who had money, after the Fed finished, they paid officers between $600 to $1,000 to escort them through the traffic. officers are working for extra money, and they are using their job while to protect and serve. But yet these officers taking other jobs while on job. So just imagine that. And when you report them now, they vex more than you. Now feel free to call in, viewers, because this is a matter of concern. 237-3135, our lines are open. Feel free to call in. Because we see police vehicles delivering groceries. You see police vehicles parked by the bar. You see police officers in uniform in bar. So this is of national concern. And thank God, hey, they say God works slow, but sure. Our commissioner was there to see it. So kudos to our commissioner for not just sitting down in our office, but he's actually out in the field. And that is one good thing. He's actually out in the field. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good evening. Good night.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk.
Okay, awesome. Just want to let you know that good job you're doing.
Thank you.
This country is under a state of siege. And I believe that they need, or somebody, be it the commissioner or whoever, they need to put this country under a lockdown. To be under some kind of curfew, let them do a crackdown, weed out the criminals,
yes.
weed them out, protect the innocent lives that are out there still and want to do innocent, we want to live. We are out here and we see this crime every day somebody dies. Look how much is only a month in this year. So much have to die.
50 people.
Look at this. By the end of the year, we'll 500. The country is under siege. The government, somebody in authority
need to do something.
To do something, declare the state of emergency. It is the only thing to do now at this stage because the people have lost all morality.
True.
We have lost a lot of integrity. We look at this. The police, they're doing so much thing behind under the books. I mean, Commissioner Griffith doing a good job. We support him, but it doesn't start with one person. Everybody has to do it too.
Yes, true. Thank you, caller. See, that's the same thing I was saying Friday night, relating to this. When last they had the immigration and custom come together with officers and actually lock down places. When last? Unless you don't get a report, you ain't bothering to go. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
Good night. I call him concerning other media, right? My son, he bought a car from somebody.
Okay.
And he bought the car, and this media people come down Friday night by him. They handcuff him and carry him. They see the car and see what happened. He buy the car to scrap to sell. And he take out all the parts and he had it in the ground day. I don't know who informed this media. It's a media, you should know him. Right? They come down Friday with a task force. He come too. They take out pictures. They carry the car. He went down in the back. They carry him all in the back to show him all where the parts and all kind of thing. They carry down this person. They handcuff him, put him in the van. They carry down the car. They carry down all the parts and everything. He gone in the station Friday night. They keep him overnight. Saturday whole night they keep him. Saturday whole day they keep him. Well, I get a lawyer, and I went Saturday morning. We see him and talk to him and everything. And then Saturday evening, they go on by the owner who they buy the car from. The owner show the police and them all the information and everything. And they say they ain't get nothing, that they're sorry for what happened. So now my son, they in the cell there, and they come back and they're telling him they're letting him go. How they could do a thing like that?
Did they come with a warrant?
No, he didn't come with no warrant or anything. This is in Charlieville. This happened Friday night. They just let him go like that. They come in and search up the house. He traumatized the family. Right now, the wife, I am the mother who's speaking. Right now, the children can't go to school. The wife is traumatized. My son can't show his face nowhere. Everybody looking at him. What kind of thing is this?
So where's your son presently?
And they didn't charge him or anything like that.
Your son is home presently?
And they released the car and the parts and everything, and we didn't even get back. Look, up to now we get back the car and the parts and nothing.
So is he home presently?
Yes, look here right now. You wanted to speak to him?
Here what to do?
Yes.
Call me on 339-1670.
Yes, no. 339-1670. Oh, let me get this number. Annie, write down this number.
Or you can come down to my studio tomorrow. Hello, you there? Now, let me tell you something, viewers, concerning these things. Before an officer comes into your house, they must have a warrant. They must have a warrant before they come into your house. Because what is happening, a lot of police officers are breaking down doors, damaging furniture, picking you up, carrying you down in the station. As the lady said, they let him go after. When you do check, your door break down, your couch bursts up, furniture smash up, TV gone through, bedroom in a state, and they leave it like that. So before any officers come and break down your door, ask them for a warrant. And if there's any police officer that is listening to this program and doesn't agree with what I say, call in and let me use the correct procedure. Call, good night. Hello? Hello? I guess we lost that day. Too much of madness is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. Too much of madness. Now what's going to happen with that car and that vehicle? What about the stain the youth man getting? His character going down the drain. Who compensating for him? Who compensating the family for the trauma that they are going through now? Caller, good night.
Good night, Saieed.
Go right ahead.
Very good job. Saieed, my concern right now is with this madness thing between those imitation Rastas and imitation Muslims.
Yeah.
On the Sealots.
Okay.
Right? Now, they shut down Ian Allen's road, I think it was today.
I heard that.
Right. And I know you all in the same studio. I know you all in the same synergy.
We on the same station, but different
studio.
Yes.
All right. You all want to live with each other. But you all want a better Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah. My concern is with this thing because my wife works on Duke Street there. And I am very concerned because they can run out with guns and they have very big guns that are better than the police.
Yes.
And kill who they want. They can do what they want in this country and nobody goes after them. And when the police gun them down, you see the whole community want to beat the police.
Exactly
right?
so.
They don't like black people. But who committed the crime? It's the Chinese.
True.
So
True.
If the whoever committed the crime, I say shoot them down, man. Like you know how Boris used to do it? Shoot them down.
Yes, back in the day, Boros used to do it. One shot, one kill.
One shot, one kill. Where was saving them to do what? Vote for PNM? Oh, Jesus Christ, people fed up in this country with this crime, man. Crime is hell. It's bad education. It's bad roads.
Yes.
I think I used to call back the damn British because these airhead, empty head people can't run it.
True. Thank you for calling, caller. There's too much of madness. It's too much of madness. The police have their duty to do. As long as they execute it in the right manner, I don't have a problem. What I have a problem with is where you're going beyond your means. Now recently, I think it's Saturday, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service issued a media release, a letter, stating that it's illegal to obstruct a police officer and to resist arrest. On screen. I just know anybody who listens to Real Talk, whether you're in Trinidad or you're up the Caribbean, there's always hear me saying, when police come for you, they want to arrest you, no problem, go ahead. Because you will be bringing extra charges upon yourself when you do things like this that is showing on screen. Caller, good night.
Good night, Said. How are you going?
All right, go right ahead.
Said, Maduro partner, when he was in opposition, mentioned to the population that if a government cannot deal with crime, well then that government is responsible for crime. Remember that statement?
Yes.
Right? He, after nearly 4 years in government, we have the second highest murder rate in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. That's 508 or 14 or something around.
Yes,
that was last year, right, in the history. Then, the father of the children them who practicing to use high-powered rifles, I think that is the Attorney General.
Yes, but right? At least so they say.
He went length and breadth throughout Trinidad and Tobago, lambasting everybody who raised any sort of opinion against the anti-crime bill, saying that he needs to pass this bill, and with that passing of that bill, we would deal with the criminal elements in this country, that they have information of over 2,000 gang members.
True.
And when this bill is passed, Trinidad will be able to be a little more at ease. The bill has been passed. How effective has it been?
7 persons get caught since that bill passed now.
And that is man where they pick up side the road selling Portugal and all these kind of things. So if people in this country cannot wake up and realize that this government is the biggest failure in the history of Trinidad and Tobago, and even considering to the wildest imagination of giving them another chance in government in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, Lord, pray for us. Enjoy the rest of your night, man.
Thank you, my friend. Just shifting a little bit, viewers. Renee, Marsha, Nicholas, would you please get in touch with me ASAP, as soon as possible? As soon as possible. It's sad to know what's going on in Trinidad. It's sad. It's real sad. Now, viewers, I head into Pool Village. Take a look at this, this snapshot. Pool Village Presbyterian School. Look at that street light. It by our school. The contractor did the work. As you can see, the road recently paved. And where? Well, according to the report, they say Department of Licensing come and put down that light there. Look at that. Caller, good night. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I would like to.
Go right ahead. Hello?
Hello.
Go right ahead, sir.
Yes, this government is the biggest failure in this country, and I don't think that they shouldn't even be there in the first place. I think the people should wake up and smell the coffee.
That coffee ain't have a scent.
Well,
that coffee ain't have a scent, caller.
You're quite correct. You're quite.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Put back up the picture, guys. With the lights. This is by a school in Pool Village. About 4 feet again. And the light would have been in the center of the road. To the councillor in Rio Claro Pool. I sure all you're passing on that road. And all you can't tell me all you're blind. Because I doubt the people of Pool, Rio Claro, Mayaro, will vote in a blind councillor. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, I would like to say, right, I get sent home from Ministry of National Security, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Prime Minister of this country saying that I have employment out there. I sent out 21 resumes, and today make it a year and 3 months I am unemployed. Right, that's my contribution tonight.
Thank you, sir. Put back up the picture. You see that? People might say that is not a problem. But let me tell you something. The contractor who put down that work there, and the man who put down that light there, was paid to do it. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Yeah, here it is, right? Madras government, right? They're taking children for September coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my grandson have a brother want to attend the school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we went to register him there. The principal turned around and tell us that how the minister of education said that how no brother or sister is allowed to come to this school. Just one individual for one school. But it's kind of hard for we when we have to go to drop one child for 8:30 in one school and then come back and drop our next child for 8:30 for our next school. So I don't know what she turned on a lot of parents already. So I would like to know what it is going on. If you could investigate it for us, please.
Who turned on the parents? The
principal, yeah.
The principal do not have no authority to do that. And the ministry, let me listen this. Garcia cannot come and say, I say not on national television. He cannot come and say, the big brother go in Moruga, and the smaller brother has to go Sando. He eating stone for breakfast and dinner. If that is your words, Mr. Minister, if that is what you telling the principal to say, all you should go home. Take what I telling all you. That is where you're causing the education system to go down the drain in Trinidad and Tobago. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, caller.
Go right ahead, sir.
Yeah, I like to say you're doing a good job.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, respect, man. Big up fish.
Thank you. Let's see how duncy people is. You see how duncy people is? Or let us see why crime can't finish in Trinidad now. Or you're now seeing why crime cannot finish. That is why crime cannot finish. You want to know what I mean by that? We have a principal telling the parents and them, your child cannot come here. But the principal, 2 children could go in one school. Is there any principal looking on? Feel free to call in. Feel free to call in. This is where, now Lindsay Dudai is stand up for his teachers. I have nothing against him. Coming to the teachers and he the rightful thing, he will stand up. But I wonder if he go step in for the principal now. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night. How are you going?
All right, go right ahead.
Listen, I stupid because I have my son going to the Warrenville Presbyterian School. And there are no problem with that. But I stupidness.
So your 2 kids going to the same school?
Yeah, grandson going to the same school at Warrenville Presbyterian.
Thank you, sir.
And the granddaughter going there too.
Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, right. Yeah.
To the parents of the school that have kids going to the school, get together, write a letter, send it to the ministry. Send it to the ministry. Caller, good night.
Saeed, good night.
Good night, go right ahead.
I want to know about how you take that chain. How you take that chain up just so you will know if the minister really said that or not.
Really?
You can't bring up like that was really said.
Let me tell you something. And listen carefully.
All right.
When I was growing up, no principal could have come out and say that. I finished school. I went to private schools to enhance my education. And I never heard anybody say such thing. Never. No principal have the authority to tell our parents, one going Moruga and one going San Fernando. Write she up one time. I telling you that. Write them up one time. Do you know what is happening with a lot of principal? I'm not against them, you know. But do the right thing. Do the right thing. Not because you're a principal in the school. You could write the laws, you know. Caller, good night.
Good evening, Mr. Saeed. Excellent show as usual. But I would like you to talk about the little boy who could be your son's age, about 5, that the teacher took a piece of wood, WOOD, and beat the daylights out of him and told him, you need a beating. Now, I tell you, if that was my child, I was going with a piece of wood, and I have Guyanese in me, it would have been green heartwood, and I would have given back just what she gave my son.
Where did this take place?
Mr. Garcia investigate that. Let the Teachers Association investigate it. That is brutality to children, to babies. That should never happen in a developed country. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your program.
Caller, where did this take place? She gone? I tell you, it's a mad world out here. People doing what they want. They're doing what they want. But nevertheless, there's a saying, when God can't come, he just send somebody. And when he sends somebody, he just sends somebody with a foot planted on solid grounds. That's why I'm here, with my foot on solid grounds, and nobody ain't moving me. I don't business who you are or what you are. You ain't moving me. And you ain't zipping this mouth. You ain't. Switching from all the excitement a little bit. Parents, guardian, grandparents, this is a message for you all. A coach of a football team, 23 years of age, went to a minor birthday party, 15 years old schoolgirl. Everybody in the party, coach, friends, family. Apparently the 15 years was in a room by herself. And the coach went into the room and kissed the 15 years old girl and interfered with her private part. Call her good night.
Good night, Saieed. How are you going? Saieed, this Minister of Health, something wrong with all of them. But he telling people the vaccine is available. He won't come out and tell the public the vaccine is available only certain days and you must be in your area where you live to get the vaccine. That dummy, I just say dummy because that's such a dummy, like he don't live in this country. There are people fighting up to get the vaccine, traveling from one area to the next until they reach the health center.
True.
And the nurses, they're telling the people you have to go in your area that you live to get the vaccine one. And they only have about 40 vaccines for the both. What really going on with them people, right? What really going on with them? He's living in this country. They're living in Trinidad. Or they just go and come on vacation here and go back. Something wrong, he need help. All of them fellas need help.
Thank you, caller. I have a policeman, live in Barapo. He and his 2 sons want to get vaccine. And in that area, there were no vaccine available. He drove to every health center and he had no vaccine. None. So that is a message to the Ministry of Health. We got pick up with them just now. But back to this coach and this 15 years old girl. I don't really want to say their address to discriminate the 15 years old. But the 23-year-old youth man, let me tell you something. Now the 15 years old girl may be big and she may be looking good, but I want you to understand, she under 16. She under 16. The parents thought that it was safe. That is what they thought. It was safe. So now, listen this. Listen how the trauma this be. That 15 years may not want to go and join another sports group, maybe as long as she lives. That is a stain on that child's life. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed. Very good job, man. I enjoy your program as usual. Very informative, educational, and everything, you know.
Thank you.
But I get my tax return since 2016.
What?
And I want Rowley say he want his money. I want my money too. I a pensioner. I want my money. You know, that money they overtax me, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, Saeed, another problem. I gone to the San Fernando Hospital, and every car park I go in yesterday is authorized parking, every car park. So this Minister of Health wake up and go down there and find out what's happening. people can't park nowhere in the car park there. So look at that for me. All right?
No problem. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you very much.
That have been happening. Not now, you know. Not now. In the hospital, when they know the minister is coming, they will clean up the hospital. They'll have it looking good. And you pass, you smell and disinfect. Minister coming. It's sad. I will tell you, it's sad. I have no problem with the minister being a minister, you know. But let me tell you something. When you was elected for this post as health, see about your health. Because man like me, believe me, we'll be hitting very hard. And we will embarrass you. I ain't afraid to. Because there's taxpayers' money paying you to see about the people. Caller, good night. Caller, are you there? Hello? To the coach. How would you like? How would you like if you cannot join another sports fraternity in Trinidad for the rest of your life? How would you like that? What would your family say concerning that? Oh, people discriminated my son and they put stigmatization on my child. You see people like all you so? They should put all you out in the square. Let the public deal with all you. You know why? And I make no apology for saying that. You know why? You know that the girl is 15 years of age. You know that. You know that. So you can't come and tell me, I didn't know. Use the coach. Don't say you ain't. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, sir.
I would like Gary Griffith to come to the Orange Grove Savannah and at the corner by the traffic light in civilian clothes and watch and see how the police escort the amalgamated prisoners, people in the prison van, in the van, going up the road. And I just only pray that when them crash, them dead, the police and them dead. And one more thing again, why people making all this fuss about vaccine? That is what you vote in this country for. I love Rowley and I love the monster health.
The monster. No, but you see, Paula, it had to have people like me, you know. Well, it ain't how much in Trinidad. But the one or two would have. I hope they have belly like me, you know. Because I'm going to tell you, since Real Talk launched, I've become the third in the Caribbean. Third most view. So which means what I'm doing is very good. Caller, good night.
Good evening, Saeed.
Go right ahead, sir.
I want to talk something about alcohol in public office.
Okay, nice topic. I like that.
The ministers and the people, ministers and people who hold public office, they just work in that office. That office don't belong to them. That's not their property.
Well said.
Right? No alcohol should be consumed in those offices.
Well said.
2, no alcohol, no state fund should be used for alcohol. What is it? It's a party country or what? And when a man buy he 2 and 3 beer and drink it and take a little drive, you want to charge he $10,000. That is right. But the ministers and them taking the state fund and spending it in lavish function. How that could be fair? And the country in a crisis today. How that could be fair? They should ban all offices. No alcohol should be used in there. That is 1. 2, no state fund should be used to purchase no alcohol at all.
True.
And 3, they should give all them ministers, before they come in parliament, and all them judges and magistrates drug tests. Because when them come to work with their head bad, you know what's going on in Parliament, you see how they'll be going on. You feel that is fair, but the point is that industrial estate, you want to give man random justice. So give the minister, because them going on like mad people, right?
True.
The opposition to the government, the paying for program, the worst TV station is what they will be on. You're fed up here, them people disgusting, but you're taking state fund, give them job tests. So when you're giving other people job tests, give them tests. That is part of the qualifications to be a minister, and to be a magistrate, and to be a judge.
Thank you, my friend. Switching from all that a little bit, viewers. All are going to laugh, you know. Serious. All are going to laugh with this one. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, in a conference at the Hyatt Regency over the weekend. He said, the gas production in Trinidad is increasing. Listen to this, eh? It's increasing. He was speaking in an energy conference at the Hyatt Regency over the weekend. Gas production is on the increase in Trinidad and Tobago. This new company, he also said, oil is on the increase in this country. You're complaining, they may get no oil, they may get no gas, you have to shut down the refinery. That is one talking. You have to shut down the refinery. No oil and gas in Trinidad. But you come now on over the weekend day, in your big meeting, and you're saying oil and gas increasing in Trinidad and Tobago under the Heritage Petroleum Company and under the Paria new company. So let me ask you something. Hold on the line, caller. How come as these two companies come into existence, all of a sudden the oil and gas started to increase in the country? Caller, good night.
Good night, Said.
Go right ahead.
Said, how come this government doing all what they want? They're thieving, they're doing anything they want, and nothing is being done about it?
You see the opposition? If the opposition get up and be like a raging bull,
I think it's time to do that, because when they was in power,
yes,
the raging bull was giving them
pressure.
Problem. If anything they do was problem, yeah.
Yep, pressure.
I think it's time something needs to be done. We can't let them do what they want.
And you see, if people like me come out and talk,
correct,
they go feel, well, yes, we do in the country everything and that go right in. Nobody is taking me on.
Let me hope the people learn sense.
Well, I hope they learn sense. I really hope. Because you see where Venezuela is? Trinidad might have to run in Tobago. Because that is the next closest country to we. You say we close to Venezuela? And them running in Trinidad? Trinidad might have to run in Tobago. Let me hope they have space. This is what I want to find out from our beloved Prime Minister. All the time we had no oil. Tighten belt. Workers had to go home. We had to shut down here. We had to close down there. But all of a sudden, two companies emerge. And the directors? Well, if the state company could run down, them directors could run it down. I wonder what they're going to do with this company now. But I guess them as directors, them on the board, so them know what they're doing. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Go right ahead.
All right. I want to ask this question again, too. This government, I want to know how this government keeps the government. If it was by a coup, people don't throw out a government to bring in a new government for government seats. People that put out a government because they see they wasn't getting what they voted for. So all who see but this government and all who say about that, check for themselves.
It ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night. Saeed,
go right ahead.
You know Gary Griffith can prove himself yet? The man will lock up no parliamentarian for corruption. What the man really doing?
I'm watching.
The only time I will say Gary Griffith is a top cop is when he lock up somebody in parliament for thieving.
I agree with you.
Yeah, else he ain't no top cop.
I agree with you.
It don't have no fake oil in the police service. All right.
Thank you, my friend. How many gang members according to Al-Rawi, we're going at ease in the country. When we pass the bill, when we pass the amendment, Trinidad go rest down. Be comfortable, be going after them. It look like more of them emerge since the bill passed. They come up, watch me, you see all these tank on them? Like they emerge. Apparently the bill was to emerge. Caller, good night.
Good night, sir.
Go right ahead.
Good night, sir. You see, yesterday, I agree with you 100%.
Thank you very much.
It's both of them, the past and the present. It's the past and the present. It cannot change into change.
I will support...
Are you hearing me?
I hear you. I will support a government with production.
It's the both of them. It's the both of them. And this might sound irrelevant to you. Put on a mask, get rid of the criminals and them. Coach? You see the coach?
I hear you.
The coach, if the parents of that child deal with they're coming for the parents.
Exactly so. Yeah.
That's just where your fight go. Blessings, papi.
They go lock up the parents.
They will lock up the parents.
Yeah.
Right? We're going with the coach and he running free. And that child life spoiled.
Traumatized for life. While the coach coming out on bail.
He have a daughter? Who knows?
Well, boy, that's a different story, yes? That's a different story. Thank you, caller. Terence Diaz Singh, our Minister of Health, is saying to the public, Pan American Health Organization have donated 20,300 vaccine shots. And he's telling the public, I'll go get all the vaccine shots. Why he didn't make a better statement when they had 75,000 vaccine shots and telling about 500,000 women and child to go and get vaccine. And then the man saying inside here is a faggot. I wonder if he did do his maths. Eh? I wonder if he did do he must before he wasted 50 cents to call in. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Go right ahead.
Just like me, why I was waiting call, who was saying something about some faggot or something?
Yeah, Friday night. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Friday night I call in and tell my side is a faggot. What I tell him? I say, well, if you use one, you go no one.
No, well, the wife talking, so he must find out. They could have find him both son phone. They looked at the whole of the town.
Yep, yep.
To find him both son phone.
Yep, yep.
Because he had his boyfriend picture in the phone. But they can't find where the guns them are in the town. You understand?
I hear you.
The most of the faggots that have is in Parliament.
Hey, that's what I say. I have no problem. Tourism. I was telling my director this evening. In the last 4 years, have anybody in Trinidad ever heard about the growth in tourism? Have all seen anything established? Have all seen any growth in anything? What have the Minister of Tourism created to say, well, okay, this is a growth from this that we created? 4 years. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
Watching you on the TV, Saeed, it seems as though we are in a game. Things are just given to us and we're just taking it. As a Trinidad and Tobago, we need to do something about that. And Saeed, I thank you for being part of the voice for the voiceless. Good night again, Saeed. Bye.
Thank you, my friend. When I want to increase money that coming into the government, you have to create avenues that would make the money. Or let's say they're spending too much money in agriculture. How much money are they releasing for agriculture? How much? How much? I am in talks presently. I didn't want to say it, but me and my director was talking about tourism. They're talking about sandals and sandals and sandals. Let me tell you something. The government was spending nearly $1 billion taxpayers' money. And what was we getting? 2,000 jobs for Tobagonian, and that is it? 2,000 jobs? And they're taking all the money and they're going with it. I say so. Talking about that, I am in talks right now with some foreign businessmen. Soon we'll be putting on a hotel in Tobago. And to the Minister of Tourism, you could come and sit down and we could have a discussion. You know why I'm telling you that? You know why I'm inviting you? Real Talk is the third most viewed program in the Caribbean. And I am in talks with businessmen that will be building a hotel in Tobago. And I, Saeed, will be promoting that hotel. So I'm promoting tourism in Tobago. And if you want to have your name written up high, as the Minister of Tourism, come and sit down and talk to me. Because you have to get somebody who know how to push tourism. And if you can't push tourism, don't depend on the people who go on vacation in Germany and in England and in Canada and in New York. That come down to spend a week, and after that week and they go back, they have to go and work. Push tourism, create something. Come and sit down and talk to me. Because they are going to invest over $100 million in building a hotel. And they're thinking about buying their own private jets. So if big men want to leave, they have planes available. You want to know how I could push tourism in Tobago? Because I will be the one running that hotel in Tobago. You know why? Because you know, Saieed is a man know how to run business and how to generate income. Caller, good night.
Yes, good night.
Go right ahead.
You are doing a very great job.
Thank you.
But what do you think about the Venezuelans that are flooding up in this country?
I just always say, if you cross the border illegally, send them back.
Okay, well, yes, I agree with you.
You know why I say that?
Uh-huh.
Trump come out. Everybody hate Trump.
Yes.
But you know what he doing? He doing something to benefit the people of the United States by locking down the entire border.
All right. Well, okay, you are doing a very great job, and continue, and may God bless you.
Thank you, my friend. Everybody hate Trump. He ignorant, he foolish, wherever it is. But you know what he doing? He's securing his people. That is what he is doing. He have some ways I don't like. But at the end of the day, the president securing the people. And that is it. So Mr. Randall Mitchell, Minister of Tourism, feel free to call me. Real Talk Studios 237-3135 or Saieed Ali 339-1670. Because no growth, no nothing have been done. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
You know it's something I just always hear about. So much millions on tourism. And when you look at it, what tourists we have here? Come here. I would like them to itemize every cent they spend and how they spend it and publish it on the newspaper. And let the country know how much money spent in what. And then you will know where the money going.
Yep.
Thank you.
These men spending their own money. They're not business about the government money. They're spending their money. I will be managing it. You know why? They have heard of Saieed Ali. I didn't want to say nothing yet, you know. I didn't want to say nothing until it starts. But my director pushed my side. Let them know. Show them how to boost the economy. Well, they want $1 billion of all the taxpayers' money to go down with Sandal. And when they leave, they say bad publicity. And then Mr. Arthur Lockjack, well, boy, come back to me, guys. All the rich people contributing $10 million US, $20 million US, $40 million US to bring back Sandal. That is the talk. That is the talk. Viewers, we are almost out of time for tonight. Just a couple seconds left. This is Real Talk. This is where you're getting it raw. You know why crime can't fix? Because when you hear a man commit a crime and he go in jail, he get in bail and he coming back right out. One man with 10 gun case. How that go fix? That's why I decide not to go down that road. Police shoot them and kill them, that's their business. That's why I decide to attack something different. Attack something could fix. Viewers, we're out of time for tonight, but do join me tomorrow night, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saieed TV Real Talk with Saieed Ali. We are back on the network. Tell your friends, tell your family. Subscribe to YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Good night, viewers.